Fortnite leaks have been spreading like wildfire in regards to the next Fortnite season, and thanks to those leaks, we know the theme of the next season will be a superhero academy theme, and it will be funded by Midas, which I am honestly super excited for, because if you've watched my prediction videos in the past, you know I've been saying we will get these superhero skins at some point this chapter. Plus, I love superheroes, and I'm very excited for like an original superhero season by Fortnite. So in today's video, I will predict what skins will be in the battle pass for the chapter 6 season 3 superhero academy season. I know this is extremely early, but you never know when leakers will decide to just leak the whole battle pass, so I wanted to get this out as soon as possible. But before I get started, let me know in the comments what superhero skins you would love to see. If you enjoy my videos, be sure to use code TuneSpider in the Fortnite item shop to support me. And now let's get started. So before I get into the collabs that I think will be in the battle pass, or the possible villains that might be in the battle pass, I want to talk about the superheroes from the survey. I've been waiting for these ever since they released, and my suspicion about them getting their powers from a zero shard sounds like it will be coming true. Now, we don't know if they're coming from a different reality to protect this zero shard, or if they got their powers from one in our reality, which I'm assuming we'll know more after the Star Wars event. Now, the first skin I think we could get in the battle pass, and I think she'll end up being the leader or the main hero, I guess you could say, of the group, and that's this skin. A reason I think she'll be the main hero is because based on her design, it looks like she actually has some zero shard or 0 point type power, maybe like a rifting ability or a 0 point dashing ability, which could be sick if that becomes a medallion or a mythic for the season. But also, in my opinion, she just kind of has this leader type appearance to her. And as far as design goes that we can see in the survey, of course it might look a little different in game. I really like this design. I like the 0 point, the zero shard effect coming off of her hands and her forearms. I really like the black and blue color scheme with the 0 point light blue effect that comes off the hair and off of her hands. Overall, I think this is a well-designed skin. I definitely think she could end up being like the tier 1 skin of the next battle pass. Now, a male battle pass skin I think we could get would be this guy right here. Out of all the superhero male skins that I've seen so far, he is definitely my favorite. He looks really cool. Super curious what's in his grenades or what he's shooting out of his pistol. Maybe it's some stink bomb effect. I think that would be pretty cool. But overall, I just really like his design, and I think the black and the green color scheme goes very well together. He honestly gives me like Winter Soldier, Punisher type vibes a little bit, and I think that would be awesome to have in the battle pass. The next female I think we could possibly get in the battle pass will be this superhero skin right here, and I'm actually basing this one off of a possible leak. Now, this isn't 100% confirmed that there will be some sort of storm power during the season, and it will come from one of the battle pass skins, and I feel like based on her design in the surveys, she fits that description. Also, the black and purple color scheme just looks really good. I like the kind of glow storm effect that she has that comes out of her eyes and off of her hands and her forearms. It also seems like in the survey she has an academy type outfit or academy style. I'm assuming for the battle pass skins, since they're superhero academy, that they will have like a normal academy outfit, and then they'll have their superhero design, which also leads me to believe that she will be in the battle pass. Now, again, this is only if the leaks are 100% accurate, but that storm ability would almost turn her into like a storm beast. Like, that's the best way I can describe it. It'd be an ability where you can have claws and also create a storm portal, and again, I think she fits that description. The next skin that I think could possibly be in the battle pass would be this guy right here. He looks like the cocky speedster, and every superhero group needs one. Also, I really love his design, and I think he could have a really fun medallion or mythic ability if we got like a speedster type ability from it. The black, red, and blue suit looks very clean. I really like the eye shield mask that I'm assuming is to protect his eyes because he's gonna be running so fast. I think his hair looks pretty cool. I think this would be a cool skin to have in the battle pass. Now, with battle passes, we typically get 3 female skins and 5 male skins. Occasionally we'll get 4 female skins and 4 male skins. They don't do it that often, but it is possible. But for the 3rd female skin, there are a couple different possibilities, and I'm going to talk about those here in a little bit. But my next prediction from the superhero survey skins would be this skin right here. The reason why I'm picking her is because her design looks like she would have like some spirit realm type ability. Maybe she could go into the spirit realm. Maybe she could create a portal that would go in there. Maybe we'd have that as some sort of mythic. And I do like her design. I like the black and red. As you know, I like black and red color schemes. So I think she would be a solid battle pass, and I feel like she would tie into the storyline pretty well, especially if it has to do with the spirit realm. Now, the next male battle pass skin I want to predict from the superhero surveys would be this guy right here. Super curious what his ability would be. It seems like it could be some sort of like light ability, which would be really cool as a mythic. I also really like his design as well. I think he would fit very well as a battle pass skin, and he would go really well with the ones that I've already talked about. He's another male skin that I would definitely use a lot from this battle pass if he was put in there. Now, that about does it for the superhero survey portion that I think will be in the battle pass, but there are some runner-ups that I think have a high possibility possibility of being in the battle pass, and I want to go over those really quick, starting with her right here. Now there possibly could be in some sort of like energy field type ability, and based on her design here, it looks like she has that with the little effect that's coming off of her hands. Plus I really like the colors to the skin. I think this would be a really cool battle pass, but we could also get that ability later in the season, and she comes with that in the item shop. But I do think she has a high chance of being in the battle pass. Another one I think we could possibly get is one that's very popular on the Fortnite.gg surveys, and that's this skin right here. She's actually one of my personal favorites. I really like her design. I really love her suit. Now we can see an ability on her feet. It's hard to tell in a drawing if that's water or ice. It looks more like ice, but maybe it could be water and we can run on water. Maybe they'll give us some mythic ice ability and we'll be able to run faster or skate, anything, something like that. What I also think they could do is they could save her for the winter, and that way they still tie in the superhero academy into the storyline, and then we get her skin and ability later on. But selfishly, I would like to see this skin right away. I would be so stoked if she was in the battle pass, since I mentioned she's one of my favorites. Now this is another skin that I could see maybe being in the battle pass. Maybe he would replace the speedster, but this definitely gives Human Torch vibes, which would be really cool to see, especially since we didn't get him during the Absolute Doom season. But I have a feeling we'll be getting the Fantastic Four during this season anyways when their movie comes up, so I could see them not wanting to like repeat that as far as skins go. And then my last prediction as far as the superhero skins go, we could maybe get this guy, which would be cool because we haven't had Nightcrawler yet, but I would love to get Nightcrawler before we got this guy, to be honest. But maybe they would create their own version. They could have a cool mythic or medallion with them. He is a pretty cool looking skin, so I wouldn't mind him being in the battle pass either. Now that about covers the superhero survey skins that I think will be in the battle pass. Of course, there's so much more. I could definitely be wrong, but basing off leaks and just design itself, those are the ones that I think we'll get, especially the first 5 that I mentioned. Now, of course, there are villain leaks, and starting with Corrupted Daigo. So you should know that he went into the spirit realm based on that story quest and the cinematic that we got with it. If you didn't see it, I'm gonna play it for you here really quick. Was mask. Oh, that's sick. Okay, so as you saw, he went into the spirit realm and he got corrupted. He will be the villain now. So I'm almost 100% certain that he will be in the battle pass, which would be sick because that design looks so freaking cool. I honestly think he's one of the better developed characters that we've gotten in Fortnite history when it comes to storyline characters, and he's starting to become one of my favorites. But I think there's a good chance he could end up being the tier 100 skin or maybe the secret skin. Now, in those leaks, it was also rumored that we will be getting Core from Chapter 2 Season 8. She will be returning and she'll be teaming up with Corrupted Daigo. If that's the case and she's in the battle pass, then obviously we would take out one of the superhero skins that I mentioned, so that way there's 3 female skins. I think she could also be an item shop skin, or they could save her for the following season. But I think it'd be really cool if Core was in the battle pass. I would love to see her return, and I'd be curious what they would do for her design in this new reality. So those are the potential villains. 100% predicting that Daigo will be in the battle pass. Core, I'm 50-50 on. She could be battle pass or she could be item shop. And then of course we have our collab to talk about. So now that Epic Games and Warner Brothers are playing nice, we're finally getting more DC skins, as you noticed, and it's been leaked that we'll be getting a Superman skin and a Robin skin finally. Now for my prediction, I think Robin's going to be the one that's in the battle pass, and I think he's going to end up being the secret skin or the tier 100. It's going to be between him and Daigo, and they're going to flip-flop. One's going to be tier 100 and one's going to be the secret, and I'm so stoked for that. As far as which Robin, I don't know yet. I was looking for leaks, I was doing research, I was looking for any sort of teaser maybe that would say which one, but of course it could be Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, or Damian Wayne, assuming they go with a male Robin. Now selfishly, I would love to see Dick Grayson because he's my all-time favorite DC character, and I would love to get a Nightwing style with him as well. Like honestly, Fortnite, just give me the Dick please. But if it's not going to be Dick, I would love to see Jason Todd and we get his Red Hood style. I think that would fit so well into Fortnite. That would look so clean. But if they're doing strictly just a Robin skin, I think it'll end up being Tim Drake because he's been the main Robin since like the 80s. He's been the more modern Robin, even though Damian's starting to take his place and they're putting Damian more. I think it would end up being Tim Drake. But honestly, I'm cool with either of the 4. I really like them all. I really like their designs. I think they're going to be sick skins, and I'm just so excited we're finally getting a Robin skin. Now when it comes to the Superman skin, it looks like it's going to be a collab for the upcoming Superman movie. We'll also be getting a Superman type ability or gameplay that'll be similar to Godzilla, and hearing that, it's definitely easy to think like, oh, he'll probably be in the battle pass then. But this would be the second time he'd be put into the battle pass. And maybe I'm just selfishly thinking this way, but I don't want to see him in there. So I don't think he's going to be in the battle pass. I don't think they're going to put him in there twice. What I think they'll do is something similar like they did with Scorpion, where they're going to put Superman in the item shop, but it's going to be like this cool event, right? We're going to get like the Fortress of Solitude POI. We're going to get this Superman ability, and he's going to be sold in the item shop. To me, that's best case scenario, but there is a possibility that he could end up being in the battle pass. But those are my predictions for the Chapter 6 Season 3 Superhero Academy Battle Pass. Let me know what you think of my predictions. Let me know what skins you would love to see in the Battle Pass. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Keep an eye out for a future video because I'm actually going to be ranking these superhero survey skins. If you'd like to join my Discord server, that link is going to be in the description. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace!